Hi, this is a tech tip from Tiffany, and this tech tip is related to my weekly recipe club. So the way this came about is Christina Bailey and I were discussing landing pages when they were first introduced in October 21 and how we could use them to provide a service for our customer. And that is where the recipe club was somewhat born. So since the late part of October, I've been sending a weekly text to customers who would like to be part of the weekly recipe club. So if you're seeing this post in the Project Broadcast group, this video will help you understand what's going on. So when you send me from your Project Broadcast number a text to this number, Project Broadcast already knows that you are a Project Broadcast user and brings in your name into my Project Broadcast, which is fabulous that it knows your name, your number, and it just saves you. So then when you text me the word weekly recipe, it's going to auto send you back a message. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. All right, so here's one. So it just sends back a picture and then this keyword. So this is what you may need to watch a video on how keywords work, but when you text that back, it knows. I just, when you go into keywords here, you create a keyword and you tell it what you want it to name it. I don't want to do that right now, but I'll show you what it looks like over here. So there's the name, and then here's the reply message. That's the only thing I have set up with this. And so if you've already texted me back, you got this picture and you got these words right here. All right, so then going forward, what I have done is as you guys are texting me, like here's a good one, I can tell you guys are Project Broadcast because it has that little icon right there. And so then what I do is I'm just actually going to go in and add a tag to all of you guys. So I'm just going to hit manage tags, add tag, and then just for my record keeping, I'm going to put in that you're not on my personal team, but you're a consultant. So that's just my personal tag, just so I know. And so that's how I'm going to do that. So, but if you have questions, please ask them on the Project Broadcast group so that everyone can benefit from your question and then our answers back to that, whether it's Christina or me or someone else who can help you understand what's going on. All right. So then what's going to happen going forward is every week, I send out a message. This is not a campaign. This is something I do manually every Wednesday. I used to do it kind of in the morning. Right now it's 9 o'clock East Coast time. So like when I'm sitting down at my desk, I would kind of schedule it for a couple hours out, probably no earlier than 11 because of West Coast people. So my mastermind group that consists of me and 5 other wonderful ladies take turns making landing pages. So I'm just going to bring up this one. It's a very simple landing page. You need to think of a landing page as a mini website. So when you create a landing page, you just add in the name. We take the title directly from the Pampered Chef website recipe that we're using. We take the little tagline directly from the Pampered Chef website. So for example, let's look this up on Consultants Corner or like my personal website so you can see. And let's just put in big. All right, we want recipes. And I cannot spell enchilada, so we're going to do that. All right, so there it is, the first recipe right there. We're going to click that. Now, what I have learned is I can right click on this. I can copy, where am I looking? Copy the link address, which is the picture address, no, image address. That's probably what I want is the image address. And so I can use that versus downloading this picture and re-uploading it. So if you have done a landing page like that before, I know Christina does a lot of her pictures like that. That's what we do. But we literally take this title, this cute little tagline, and then we copy and paste the ingredients and all the stuff below into a landing page. So I'm going to go down here so that you can see. I'm going to hit my pencil so I can edit. And this is what the landing page looks like. There are plenty of, I think, little tutorials about how to create landing pages, how to make them pretty and fancy. We just do them very simple for our recipe club. So there's the same picture. So when you click on that, that is an uploaded picture, or I could put the image URL right there, the one that I copied from earlier. You can see this is just a text box. We copy and paste all that information in there. The one thing that is different is that, say my friend Debbie or Bobby create the landing page, I just then go in once they send it to me, and I just change their name out and put my name in. I have a separate video on these. They're called content blocks. So this is one content block and this is another content block. I have a separate video on that I will tag with this one so that you can make this. And that's really all we do. And because we formatted this one, as we go forward, when we're ready to do like the month of August, we'll go in here and we'll clone it and we'll just edit it because all the information that we need is there. So I make a new landing page for each week. That's why you see them labeled like that. April, week 4, big enchilada. We try to match them up to whatever holiday is coming up, whatever the food day of the week might be coming up. If there's something related to a Pampered Chef special. So we aren't just doing it haphazardly. We are putting thought into that. Now, this is the link. So this URL, you could copy and paste this if you wanted to, anywhere you wanted. And that just populates it. Like I said, it's a very simple mini website. But when I go to send out my message, I'm going to go into schedule and I'm going to hit +sign to send out a new message. And this is where you're going to want to put your own personality in here. So I'm just going to say, hi. I'm going to insert dynamic field, first name. Check out this recipe for keeping your, I can't spell, kitchen cool in the hot summer months. Okay, and then this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to insert a landing page. And so I'll insert, we'll just do April because that's when we were talking about, even though it's July right now. And then whatever your personal tagline is, like I have a friend who always uses happy cooking. I have somebody who uses like just enjoy, whatever your personal sign off is. I don't know if I really have a personal sign off. I'll just say enjoy. And then, Tiffany. And maybe we'll put an emoji in there and we'll say happy face. My keyboard has emojis on it. If not, you can just grab that little guy right there. Now, when I add contacts, go over to tag. Everyone who tagged me weekly recipe is now tagged like that. Now, remember, this is not all my customers. This is my customers and all you consultants who have joined. So I just click that. It's not costing me any credits to send it to a Project Broadcast user. It's only costing me a credit to send it to my customers who are not Project Broadcast users. All right, then I'm going to say yes, add all 209, and then my date and time. So this is when I have decided, 1 week I was late. I think I was traveling for the incentive trip and I was late sending it out. So I sent it out like at 6, 7 o'clock East Coast time, and I got more back and forth comments by sending it out later. So I kind of play around with what time I'm sending it out. It does not have to be a set time every week. And I do not schedule this in advance. And I'll tell you why in a second. So I just do this every Wednesday. My accountability group meets on Wednesday mornings. And so if we have an idea of something maybe that we want to like add in, we will do this. So an example of something I would add in would be PS, check. Like I said, I can't talk and type at the same time. All right, the going, gone list. So this is a landing page that Bailey made. So I'm going to go in here and just takes a second. And it's, I think it's called going, gone. So it's a G. Oh, I guess I could type it in here too. Going. Oh, there it is right there. And I could add in and that. So that theoretically, I'm adding 2 landing pages. Okay, you cannot, this is not going to send if you try to send it with these codes. These are my codes. These are the codes that link to my landing pages. So that's why there is I will go ahead and with this video, I will share the bundle that has all my existing landing pages in it so that you can go in and you're going to, they all become yours. Once you insert them, they become yours. So I'm going to show you that in just a sec. All right, so I can send that. I can set my date and time, and then it will go in the afternoon. This will take 11 minutes to go out because of all my customers. Everyone who is a consultant, they go out instantaneously. There is no delay on that, which is great. All right, so let's get out of this. I'm not going to send that right now. Yes, I'm okay with that. All right, so in the bundle, when you get the bundle code, you're going to go to Hamburger. You're going to go up here to Bundles, and you're going to hit the blue cloud. on when I'm recording. It only takes a minute. And you're going to paste that bundle here. Then what's going to happen is you're going to get my weekly recipe. So here's my bundle right here. This is the, down here, this is the code I'm going to share with you. Now I want you to notice, look at, there's 36 landing pages in here. So this started back in October and then going all the way forward. So once you import that share ID, these are going to drop into landing pages. Notice you cannot edit them here. All right. So you can click this and you can see them all, but it's not going to let you edit them. This is only where you add and subtract. So I'm going to go over here. So no matter what bundle you're importing, so say for example, like this is when I imported Christina Bailey's landing page. See that icon right there? That's a landing page. There's one landing page. This one is templates. So I'm importing 4 templates. This is how you know, like this one has 76 templates, 1 keyword, and 2 landing pages. Okay, so you can't edit here in the bundle. Then you have to go to that specific area. So we're going to go hamburger, landing pages, and then all those landing pages you imported for me are now going to be in yours. And you're just going to say, okay, say you want to look at these potted garden cakes. You can now go to your pencil and you can edit yours. You're not hurting mine. You're just editing yours. And you're going to go in and change those content blocks down there. Like I said, I have a separate video on content blocks that I will link. So that is kind of how I'm using my recipe club. And I will show you a back and forth with a customer. This is a really long-term customer and she always replies back to me. So here's where I sent her the fried chicken one last week and she goes, sounds delicious. And could you use the air fryer? Oh yes, definitely. So this is where you just have some conversation with people, but you can see she here's the one that she got for getting ready for 4th of July. Here's the one she got in the last week of, I was doing she was part of a birthday. She was in my birthday club. So here's just, you can see where the messages come through and they're just very simple. Just keep it simple, friends. Remember that method, KISS, keep it simple and sweet, or whatever you want the other S to be. But you can just see where sometimes she says thank you, sometimes she doesn't. And she's just getting a little note from me. I'm just touching base with her and she's getting that. So that's what they look like when they come through. Then she'll click on them. So say she clicks on, oh no, that's the wrong landing page, sorry. Say she clicks on the recipe here. Like I said, it's just a mini website, okay? So then she can come back and look at them as many times as she wants. Here's a really nice thing. So let's look at the landing page from last week, which would have been, what, July week 1? And I know this loom is getting long, but hopefully you are staying with me. All right, so here's the July one. See this right here, views? This is some gold right here. This is why we're not sending them to our personal website, okay? Somebody asked me that. Why aren't you just sending them? Why can I just send them to this link right here, right? I can't see who clicked on this. I can't see who came back and visited it more than once. What I can do with, go back, where am I? Going back up here, I can see this has been viewed 44 times. And I can go through, look, Lynn just viewed it again on Monday. Shannon viewed it on Saturday. Jackie viewed it on Friday. So I can reach out to these people. Even if they didn't reply back to me in a text, I can see who is seeing it, who's coming back to it, and I can start a conversation with them or follow up with them. That's what I love about landing pages, is that I can look at each one. So like that's a newer one. Let me show you. Let's go back. Let's go to that April one and just, for giggles, let's see how many views we got on that one. 55. Okay. At this time, I think I had about 120 people in there. So not everyone's going to look, but it does give me an opportunity to reach out to them. When you see one like this means it's somebody who's not in your project broadcast. So I might have sent, this might have been actually me. This is me. Today's Tuesday the 12th. This is me clicking on that link and viewing it from a browser. So if I was to share that landing page link, let's say in my customer group, and they click on it, from Facebook, it's going to come up as guest. But if they're clicking on it from within the text message I send them, it's going to come out like this because they're in my project broadcast. So that's just something for you guys to know when you're looking at those views. So I hope this is helping you understand that. Remember, this is not a campaign, so I'm not scheduling in advance. Another reason I don't schedule in advance is today is Tuesday. Let's say I'm doing some reach outs today and somebody says, yes, Tiffany, add me to your customer or your actually, I had an example of one that did it this morning. she said, I did my drip campaign, my 55 days out. Was it, where is she? I got so many of you guys who have messaged me about joining. Oh, it's Gloria. All right. So Gloria, I sent her, this is my, I think like 2-month reach out. And I sent her this, and it just included, would you like to be added to the recipe club? Even though part of my, let's see, I don't know if she did order. Let me see. Yes. Okay. So she ordered. So when she ordered, this is what I get, what comes from Connection Point. And I said, do you want to be part of my, do you want a copy of my e-cookbooks? That's another landing page. She said, sure. So I sent it to her. I dropped the ball right here because typically right after this message, I send another template that says, additionally, I have a, it's this one. I'll show it to you right here. Additionally, I have a weekly recipe club with different recipes. Let me know if you want to join. I dropped the ball. I forgot to do it. So, and that happens, right? So here's the message she got, right? It was a template right after she said yes. Then this is like my 7 days out. And then this is my 2 months out. So that's when she said no, she hadn't gotten it. So I went in and checked on, oh no, I'm sorry. This is 20 days out. I went and checked on her. She had something missing. We took care of that. And then this is my 2 months out mark. So yes, now she wants to join the recipe club. And then the next touch she'll get from me with my drip campaign is 6 months out. In between then, she's going to get my recipes. But the reason I didn't schedule, say, this week's recipe club on Monday when I had office hours is because she added yesterday. If I would have scheduled my thing yesterday and then added her today, she would not be added into the following week. So that's part of my process, is I know every Wednesday I'm going to do that. If you've got something to do on Wednesday, schedule it. Or if you don't even have to do it on Wednesdays, you can do it on Fridays. You can do it on Saturdays. I just surveyed my customers one time, and actually I should show you guys that. And I do apologize. I do not allow consultants in my customer group because I just keep it for customers. But I will show you how I started to grow this. It's in here. Just gonna let it load. Okay, so I had a brainstorm. Would you like to join my recipe club? What day would you like it? So then this started, okay, so I had 20 comments on people who wanted to join it. And I said, they all say different, you know, oh, do it on Tuesday, do it on Wednesday, do it on Thursday. I do my grocery shopping on Fridays, whatever it was. And then I just picked Wednesday. And then what I did is, as each one of them messaged them, I said, if you're ready to join the recipe club, send a text to this number. I think at the time I didn't have my keyword set up, so I just manually applied the keyword to them. But that's how you can do it. And then what I do is sometimes I send a teaser. Are you a member of my weekly recipe club? Here's a recipe I sent out this Wednesday if you want to join. And this actually should be, it should have been one word, weekly recipe with not that. But as they text me back, I just applied the correct keyword. So this is every now and then I'll post a teaser so that they can re-see that again, you know, rejoin. Maybe they weren't in the right spot. And every now and then, I think I've only done this once. I waited until about the 6-month mark and I sent a message out on a different day of the week to everyone and said, are you enjoying the recipe club or would you like to take a break? I only had 2 say they wanted to take a break out of 120. Everybody else is like, oh my gosh, I'm loving these. I know I don't reply every week, but I totally love them. Thank you so much for inspiring me in my kitchen. And then I usually reply back, anytime you make something in the weekly recipe club, please post it in my customer group. So that is, I don't have one of those pulled up real quickly to show you, but I want them, I'm still being social on social media. If you were at conference, that was one of the things, is you're still being social on social media, even though I'm doing all my parties on table. Within table, I also have a post. Let me pause this recording and I will. Okay, so what I have added to my table parties is on my wrap-up day, I say, let's stay connected. Join my weekly recipe club. You guys can read. And then you can come over to my customer group. So this is something I would have posted normally like in my Facebook parties. And I thought, why am I not doing this in table? So I just took the same graphic that I was using and told them that they could do this. So that's when they text me back, usually when they're already in table, I've already coordinated with them for their phone number. So they're just replying back the keyword. And that's why I say reply to my previous text. And that's how I stay connected with them going forward. So I'm touching them multiple times with the recipe club, but I do also want them to come over to my customer group so that we can stay connected. So I hope this has helped you guys understand the recipe club. And if you have any questions, when I post this Loom, I want you to ask them underneath there so I can kind of keep it separated and keep it organized so that I can answer your questions. Other people can benefit from those answers. And I hope that you have success with your recipe club. Remember, you do not have to do the recipes we are doing. You can make your own landing pages. And I know Christina has tons of videos on different landing pages she's done or within that project broadcast group. But guys, once you import one, like I said, you're just going to go to landing pages. And once you import mine or whoever's, you can just take one that's already done and clone it. Okay, then when you clone it, it's going to ask you to rename. It's going to see how it comes up with a copy. Then this is basically what I do is I go in there and I say July week 4, because that's what we're working on. And I don't even know what the recipe is going to be yet, but I'll just put like recipe name. And then we're going to go in. We're going to edit the title. We're going to edit the description, and a lot of times I forget to add the social sharing image. It's usually the same image here. So if you've seen some of Christina's landing pages, a lot of times it's the same image that she puts in the top of the landing page is right here. And obviously it has no views yet because it's a brand new one I just did, and I'll go in and edit like I showed you earlier. So I've rambled on for 21 minutes, and I know I talk fast, so feel free to push pause, do some steps, come back and rewatch, push play, all that fun stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this and you get some conversation going with your customers that hopefully lead to trackable things like bookings, recruits, and sales.